Today was an interesting day for me. It wasn't bad, kind of emotional everywhere. I was fasting today, which was good. It's hard, still hard, but good. Goals to the fasting, particular fasting and prayer today's was because one of my dear friends, her name is Yole. Her husband Sam, about like over a year ago, had gotten cancer. Sorry, you'll learn. I laugh a lot. But yeah, he was diagnosed with cancer, and right now he's not doing very well. So we are fasting and praying that God's gonna do amazing things. And today was the start of it, and we're doing it for 3 whole days, and it's exciting. But today is also my dad's 5-year death anniversary. So I've just been kind of like weird state, like praying and like just up and down, like spiritually, like totally into God's presence and praying, and then down and like emotional because a lot of things are going on in my head. I was supposed to do like an online Bible study tonight, and I totally forgot to go to it. I'm sorry. It was like on Zoom. The person posted it on Facebook afterwards, or on YouTube afterwards. Sorry, all over the place. So at least I get to like go to it and be part of it in a way. But I'm sad I missed the interaction. Today was just a little too much. But I have just now kind of just like wrote something, and it's kind of for myself, I guess. I don't know, to help me process things. So first, like, grieving is a process. It's kind of like a cycle. Maybe I can, at one point, I do have like the actual cycle and I can go through it and stuff, but in the cycle, it's kind of like a circle. You keep going around. You can go backwards. You can go everywhere in this cycle, and at first you kind of stay in certain stages for a really long time, and then you can kind of short spurts in there. And so mine, I at least with my father, my mom has also passed away. She's a little bit on the sooner side than my dad, which might be just like double whammy. But yeah, I where was I going? But yeah, so like you can just hop around, and at this point with my father, I kind of just it's kind of like the week of the day, like the weekday of kind of like I feel like this, and it just happens naturally too. Once on the actual day, I was like, why do I feel, it was last year, I was like, why do I feel like crap? Like, why am I so emotional? Why does everything make me so sad? And then I look at the date and I'm like, it's because it's my dad's death anniversary. And I'm like, my body, and just like I know that like I didn't look at the calendar for a reason. I like subconsciously like just like don't write out my calendar anymore. I did write out my calendar this year though, so we are healing, people. There's slow healing happening, but usually I do not write my calendar out, because I just know that it's about to happen and I don't want to see it again, like the date, and like go through it in my head. But it's there, and you through time heal, or at least like you're never gonna stop missing them, and you're gonna have moments of being sad, like take the day of whoever's death anniversary it is, and like, or whatever you're grieving, and give it to yourself. like in the midst of like all of this, we also had a house fire, so we like lost a ton of stuff, which like I was lucky. I probably would have grieved that stuff, because there's just a lot of stuff like that people just give you, like my parents were gone, so I could have been really sad, because I could have been like, well, what about like X, Y, and Z that my parents got me, and I no longer have this or that, because we lost like 90% of our things in that fire. But just so lucky, like it was before my mom. It was before my mom passed away, so my mom did like give me a whole lot of stuff. And then when she did pass away, I got to get some things that remind me of her and my dad. So just looking at that like changes your perspective. But before I lost my mom, like before like things got really, I don't know, different levels of grief, maybe like start muddling other grief, but that was like a really devastating thing to me, was that. But yeah, then I lost my mom, and I was like, really really, like another loss. But I'm in a lot better of a place. But today I just kind of wanted to like go into my like depressed moment. And I wrote something, and it's not like the happiest. I tried to add a verse at the end to make it a little happier. But it's just me letting out my feelings, and that is what I'm gonna do. I literally just wrote this, so it might suck. But it's just me letting stuff out. All right. My heart aches with longing for your presence, for just one more story, one more card game, one more family meal, one more movie, just one more. But sometimes, at least you visit my dreams. Sometimes I still feel like you're there. Like if something happens, you'll swoop in and help. We may have butted heads when I was growing up, but I'm your baby girl who doesn't feel like she's ready for you not to be around anymore. I say this, but 5 years have already passed. 5 years seem like nothing. Like the wind and rain. One moment there, and the next completely gone. You missed 3 of your grandbabies being born. I wish you could have seen them, or you could see them. I know you would have loved them. They're a little crazy though. Quite crazy. But I know you would have loved them, Dad. Revelations 21:4. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things for the old order of things have passed away. Sorry. A little teary. Holding it in. But yeah. We grieve, we're sad, but you know, we do have an amazing God. We really do. That gave his life. He went here, he lived this life just like us. This quick, fleeting life. And he carried his cross, and he sacrificed himself for us because he loves us that much. So even though I'm sad, and I kind of just wrote a very depressing thing, kind of like I'll never see my dad again, I know that I will in heaven. And it will be an awesome, awesome day. So I know that you guys are also going through grief. You guys will have hope. Have hope. Because I know that I kind of fell in quite a depression and questioned my faith and questioned the cross and questioned everything. And you know, like, your faith should get rattled so that you can go back in and you can learn more and you can be revived and have more passion and more love for God. I personally just became depressed, and even though I had these questions, I didn't seek them out at first, and I was really, really, really just, I don't want to say scared, but I don't know. I just was like, why should I don't know. I guess I was angry at God, honestly, like very upset at him. So why would I want to do something that would make me realize how good God is and not be upset at him anymore? But then I finally did. And he really is an awesome God. And we will get to see our loved ones again. So take heart, guys. Love you.